Hello students, welcome to this lecture number 41. Today's topic is triangle exercise 6.2. In previous video we have discussed about basics information about triangles, congruency of triangles, similarity of triangles. We discussed already a lot about that. So now in this video we will discuss about Thales theorem. Students, we have a statement of theorem, and this theorem, Thales theorem, is also called basic proportionality theorem. So first we read the statement, then we will try to describe its meaning and its application. And students, according to Thales theorem, Thales theorem as well as Pythagoras theorem both are applied in triangles. Pythagoras theorem is especially applied in right angle triangle, but Thales theorem may be applied in triangle, like any triangle. For example, we have ABC. ABC is a triangle. The statement is, according to Thales theorem, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in the distinct point, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. The students, simple way to understand this statement, first of all we should have a triangle ABC. We have a triangle ABC. According to this statement, line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle. We have to draw a line parallel to any one side of a triangle. So here we have a side BC and we draw DC which is parallel to BC. Students, here DE is parallel to BC. If there is line, we draw a line DE which is parallel to BC, then by Thales theorem, students, this DE line which is parallel to BC intersect the other two lines at point D and point E. So DE is parallel to BC and D is a intersecting point of AB and E is intersecting point of AC. In this case, if it happens, means if DE is parallel to BC, then according to Thales theorem, result is there that these points D and E will divide the line segment AB and AC in same ratio, that is AD upon BB is equal to AE upon EC. Or we can write also AD upon AB is equal to AE upon AC. The ratio will remain same in both the cases. So these are the cases from Thales theorem. Once again, I would like to read, if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, that is DE, to intersect the other two sides means AB and AC, in distinct point means at different points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio, that is AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Or in another way we can say AD upon AB is equal to AE upon AC. So this is the result of Thales theorem. Now proof of this theorem is given in your book. If you want to prove it, it can be proved by with the help of your book. Okay students, in this exercise 6.2 we will apply the theorem how to find the ratios or the length of any piece, any side of this triangle, etc. In coming days we will prove this theorem. Okay students, similarly this is the theorem, and similarly we will discuss converse of this theorem. Converse means we can say inverse, that is here we have given parallel lines and result is this. But in case of inverse or converse, we will given the ratio, same ratio, and if the given ratio is same, then we can say the lines will be parallel. Converse of theorem can be written as converse of this theorem same triangle and same line. If we have a triangle like PQR, and if this is XY line, but we have not know about XY is parallel to QR or not. So if it is given that Px upon Xq is equal to Py upon Yr, this ratio is same, it is given, then we can say XY is parallel to QR. So this is the converse of Thales theorem, and again I would like to repeat it. If we have a triangle and we draw a parallel line to any one side of the triangle, the parallel line intersect two sides at distinct points, and these points divides the line segment in the same ratio. Okay students, so in this case parallel lines are given and we have this result, but in converse case same ratio is given, and if ratio of division by x and y is same, then we can say xy parallel to QR. So here we have discussed about Thales theorem and its converse in a short. Okay students, so write down this statement. Students, here we have a first question of 6.2, and after solving some questions we will describe in detail Thales theorem and its application in different ways. But here we want to try to solve first question, which is based on Thales theorem. See here, ABC is a triangle and measurements are given: AE 1 centimeter, DE 1.5 centimeter, and DB is 3 centimeter, and it is given that DE parallel BC. Students, here DE parallel BC is given. In triangle, if any line is parallel to any one side of triangle, then by Thales theorem the line divide other two sides in same ratio. So here we have DE parallel BC in triangle ABC. So by BPT, students, BPT means basic proportionality theorem, that is Thales theorem. And we can use AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Suppose EC is equal to x centimeter. You can let EC is equal to x centimeter. Now putting these values, AD is 1.5 centimeter, DB is 3 centimeter, is equal to AE is 1 centimeter, and now EC is x. So doing cross multiplication, 1.5 into x is equal to 3 into 1, that is x is equal to 3 upon 1.5. Remove decimal, you get 30 upon 15, that is 2 centimeter. So students, EC is equal to, thus EC is equal to 2 centimeter is your answer. So this is the very simple use of Thales theorem. With the help of Thales theorem, we find the unknown part of this triangle. Okay students, so write the solution. So students, here we have question number 2, and just before this question I have solved first part of question number 1, and similarly I hope you will solve second part of question number 1. Okay, now we have second question. Question is, E and F are points on the side PQ and PR respectively of triangle PQR. So students, first of all we have a triangle PQR like this one, triangle PQR. Okay, as according to question, E and F are the points on the side PQ. Point E is here, and PR, F is at PR. Join EF. For each of the following cases, state whether EF parallel to QR or not. So students, we can say that we have to finalize, we have to justify that EF is parallel QR or not. EF is parallel to QR or not. For this purpose, we have that here we will use converse of Thales theorem. यहाँ पर हम converse of Thales theorem यूज करेंगे. तो students, in this question there are 3 parts. Okay students, 1, 2, 3. But here we will take only first part to find, to justify that is EF parallel to QR. So we take first part, and I hope after seeing the solution of first part, you will try to solve second and third part. So here measurements are given. P is 3.9 centimeter and EQ 3 centimeter. Similarly, PF 3.6 centimeter and FR is 2.4 centimeter. Okay students, to determine that EF parallel to QR or not, first of all we should find a ratio, like we have PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. So putting values of these, PE 3.9 upon 3 is equal to 3.6 upon 2.4. Now students, we can write this 39 upon 30 after removing decimal is equal to 36 upon 24. After simplifying, 13 upon 10 is equal to 6 6 ja 36, 6 4 ja 24. That is, we can say 2 3 ja 6, 2 ja 4. 13 upon 10 is equal to 3 upon 2. Here we can say ratio is not same. Okay students, not equal, we can say that ratio is not same. So EF is not parallel to QR. Okay students, so in case converse of Thales theorem, if we have same ratio, then we can say both sides are parallel. But here in this case we have not same ratio, so EF and QR are not parallel. Okay students, so this is the solution. Okay, right? Okay. So students, we have question number 3rd of same exercise. In this question we have to prove AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. We have a diagram. We have triangle ABC and ADC, and given LM parallel CB, and second ELN parallel CD. These are parallel lines. So students, we can prove the result using Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem. So first of all students, we have a triangle. In triangle ABC, LM parallel CB. So by BPT, basic proportionality theorem, we can write AM upon AB is equal to AL upon AC. First equation. Here students, we have used Thales theorem. Okay. Now in next triangle, again in triangle ADC, in this triangle LN parallel CD. So by BPT, that is Thales theorem, we can write AN upon AD is equal to AL upon AC, and this is equation number 2nd. Students, we have two equations, and we observe both the equations that in both the equations right hands are equal. The value at right hand both are equal. So from we can write from equation first and second. Thus from equation first and second, because the right hand side are equal, so we can write AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD, and it is proved. So students, see attentively how it is proved, and with the help of this question you will prove some more questions. So this is the use of Thales theorem. Okay students, now write down. So students, so I think you have understood this solution, and with the help of this solution you have to solve more questions of same exercise, and some questions are given in NCERT book, and more questions you will have in your RC Agrawal book. There are many examples, so I hope students you will solve questions from your NCERT book as well as RS Agrawal book. So okay students, now we will solve some more questions in next video lecture. Okay students, till then keep watching videos and subscribe the channel for new lectures and notifications. Till then, take care of yourself, and thanks student.